transfer news. Live updates all the latest gossip from Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United, Arsenal, Real Madrid, Barcelona, the Premier League, La Liga and more in the January window. Thursday, January 11, 1815. Liverpool are ready to offer Roberto Firmino a new deal at the club. The Reds recently sold fellow countryman Philippe Coutinho to Barcelona. But according to the Telegraph, Jurgen Klopp wants to tie Firmino down to a long-term deal. 800. Manchester United are looking to pull off a huge transfer signing in the summer. According to the Manchester Evening News, Mourinho is convinced the club will land a world superstar in the summer and one of Bale, Griezmann and Dybala. At present, Bale appears likeliest. A move may depend on Real Madrid's pursuit of Chelsea star Eden Hazard. 700. Everton are set to beat Southampton to the signing of Theo Walcott. The Arsenal outcast has been heavily linked with his former club. However, according to the Telegraph, Sam Allardyce's side are favourites to land the winger for £20 million. 530. Naby Keita could be a Liverpool player in January if the club are prepared to pay RB Leipzig £13 million. The Reds agreed to sign Keita for £50 million in the summer, but that deal was agreed on the basis that he would remain with the German side for one more year. German publication Bild are now reporting that Leipzig have softened their stance and a January deal could be agreed. The report states that the Bundesliga outfit would consider allowing the Guinea international to leave early for between £13 million and £17.5 million. It's believed that the club need to generate extra revenue in order to escape UEFA's financial fair play sanctions. 430. Man United and Tottenham have been dealt a huge transfer blow after being told Fulham ace Ryan Sessegnon will not be leaving the club this month. Fulham vice-chairman Tony Khan told the Telegraph, as it's been the subject of a great deal of speculation, I'd like to announce that Ryan Sessegnon is staying with Fulham Football Club and will not be departing during this January transfer window. Ryan is a very important part of the Fulham family, and we're grateful that he'll be with us as we fight to achieve promotion this season. 300. Riyad Mahrez want to sign for Arsenal if Alexis Sanchez and Mesut Ozil leave, according to Gunners legend Ian Wright. He said, of course Arsenal are good enough for him, but they're in a position now where someone like him has got to go there and really pull up trees to get Arsenal back to where they need to go. What help has he got? He's looking at two unbelievable players who might walk out. 100. Arsene Wenger is lining up Brazilian winger Malcom to replace Alexis Sanchez at Arsenal. The Frenchman fears there will be uproar from fans if they allow the talisman to join a Premier League rival without having a replacement lined up. And according to the Mirror, they've targeted Bordeaux star Malcom to fill the void in their attack. The £45 attacker has also been linked with Manchester United. The CIES Football Observatory has calculated the value of every player in Europe's Big Five leagues. Getty 30. Alexandre Lacazette Arsenal £86 million. Wednesday, January 101,130 p.m. Gerard Piqué has warned Manchester United that his Barcelona teammate Samuel Umtiti is not for sale. He told reporters, I'm not worried about what clubs might not do. Umtiti is a great player and we expect him to stay at Barca for many more years and for him to enjoy his football with us. To an extent, the buyout clause is made high so that you can't buy the player as time goes by. That fee doesn't seem so high at all, but the player still has to want to leave. We're very happy with Umtiti and I'm sure he's going to stay here for a very long time. 10:30 p.m. Arsene Wenger has confirmed reports that Francis Coquelin is heading to Valencia. Reports surfaced this morning that the French midfielder is in talks with La Liga outfit Valencia over a £10.5 million move. And after tonight's goalless draw with Chelsea in their Carabao Cup semi-final first leg, Wenger confirmed he is heading to the Mestalla Stadium. When asked if there was truth in the reports that Coquelin is going to Valencia, Wenger bluntly replied, yes. 9:30 p.m. Arsenal are reportedly eyeing a move for Barcelona ace Rafinha. Philippe Coutinho's arrival in Catalonia could seriously restrict Rafinha's first-team prospects in La Liga. Spanish news outlet Don Balón say he is wary of the increased competition in Barca's ranks and can look for a move and it's suggested Arsenal are serious suitors as they look to replace Gunners contract rebel Mesut Ozil. 8:45 p.m. Manchester United are now odds with the bookies to sign Paris Saint-Germain winger Lucas Moura. Jose Mourinho has made no secret about his wish to strengthen his wide options in the transfer market. Several publications have suggested recently that Brazil international Moura is keen on a move to Old Trafford. And bookmakers Betfair have responded by pricing United at 56 to land the 25-year-old during the winter window. 7:00 p.m. Philippe Coutinho has hailed Steven Gerrard following the Liverpool icon's heartfelt goodbye to Barcelona's new £142 million star. He said, "Steve, thanks so much for your kind words. It was an honor for me to play with such a legend as yourself. I learned a lot from you, knowing you both off the pitch in my family life and also on the pitch. Thank you for all your support and encouragement in my years at Liverpool. Your belief in me helped me become a better player. I wish you and your family the best." 5:30 p.m. Andreas Pereira says he would be reluctant to return to Manchester United this month as he wants to win the Copa del Rey with Valencia. He said, "I'm here and I want to stay. I feel good in playing better and I want to win the cup with Valencia." 4:45 p.m. Sheffield United have completed a double swoop for Lee Evans and James Wilson. Midfielder Evans joins from Wolves for an undisclosed fee on a 3.5-year deal, while Manchester United striker Wilson has signed on loan for the rest of the season. The pair have signed after Ryan Leonard joined the Blades from Southend yesterday. 4 p.m. Liverpool are interested in a move for Atalanta ace Alejandro Gomez as they look to replace Philippe Coutinho, Italian outlet Tuttosport claim. Gomez only extended his contract at the Stadio Atleti Azzurri d'Italia last summer, with his terms running until 2022, and the Argentine will turn 30 years old next month, meaning Liverpool are reluctant to spend too much on him. But Gomez enjoyed the best season of his career last term, being called up to Argentina's national side in doing so, and the Reds are keen. Related articles. 3:00 p.m. Arsenal are ready to step up the pursuit of Bordeaux star Malcom. This week as the pursuit of top target Thomas Lemar hits the buffers. The Gunners are looking for reinforcements in attack, with Alexis Sanchez nearing an exit to Manchester City. Goal claim Arsenal are willing to pay up to £40 million for Lemar, but the club regard Monaco's asking price of around £60 million as unrealistic now. As a result, they are keeping their options open, and contact has been made with Malcom's representatives in recent days. Arsenal are expected to hold a formal meeting with Malcom's entourage in London by the end of this week. No concrete offers have been made to Bordeaux by any club yet, but that is expected to change soon. 1:55 p.m. Arsenal midfielder Francis Coquelin has agreed to switch to Valencia, according to journalist Mohamed Boufafsi. Coquelin has snubbed West Ham, and Boufafsi took to Twitter to break the news of the 26-year-old leaving Arsenal. He posted, "Arsenal's French central midfielder Francis Coquelin has reached an agreement with Valencia over a 4.5-year contract. Arsenal and Valencia are expected to wrap up fee negotiations in the next 24 hours. The player has preferred Valencia project to that of West Ham." 1:30 p.m. Manchester United are the new favourites at evens to sign Lucas Moura from PSG. Coral slashed the odds from 31 this morning. The Brazilian is out to 121 to join Liverpool and 141 to go to Inter Milan. A Coral spokesperson said, "Manchester United look to be in the driving seat now to capture Lucas Moura this month, therefore we have slashed the odds on the Brazilian being Jose Mourinho's big name signing in January as he tries to bolster his squad." 12:25 p.m. Kevin De Bruyne has dropped the biggest hint yet that Alexis Sanchez is heading to Manchester City. Chairman Khaldoon Al-Mubarak has opened talks with Arsenal about a fee, and the top-flight rivals are now haggling over a price, with the Gunners holding out for £30 million. Belgian superstar De Bruyne revealed he's a very good player. "Obviously we will see what happens in this transfer period. We the players don't have to take care about that anyway. If a good player comes to us, that is better. If he doesn't come, we do it with the team we have. We are in a good period already, the whole season, and everybody is doing a good job, but when he comes he will add something to the team. Alexis Sanchez looks set to join Manchester City either in January or at the end of the season, but how would the Arsenal ace fit into their side? Getty 12 p.m. Cristiano Ronaldo has been told that Real Madrid are ready to sign Manchester United star David De Gea, according to Spanish transfer outlet Don Balin. They claim Athletic Bilbao goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga has snubbed a move to the Bernabeu, resulting in Real president Florentino Perez setting his sights on the United star. Perez is determined to sign the Spain international in the summer as a replacement for Keylor Navas, who has been heavily criticized during his spell in La Liga. 11:25 a.m. Manchester United boss Jose Mourinho has changed his transfer plans because of Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford. The star duo have impressed on the left wing for the Red Devils this season. Martial has 9 goals and 7 assists to his name, while Rashford has netted 9 times and provided 8 assists. And according to the Manchester Evening News, that has made Mourinho change his stance on Inter Milan winger Ivan Perisic. The Special One has not inquired about the Croatia international this month and has turned his attention to the right side of his midfield. Bordeaux winger Malcom is one player who has been linked with a move to Old Trafford. 10:55 a.m. Frank Lampard believes Ross Barkley can go from strength to strength at Chelsea, but he must apply himself properly. I think it's a good signing. Lampard exclusively told Star Sport, I think for £15 million. In the current market, you've got a relatively young English player with lots of ability. I've trained with him and played with him and against Ross and think he's got fantastic ability. Chelsea can be a great fix for him to go on and improve his game. For Ross it's great, for Chelsea at £15 million it's a great buy. 10:10 a.m. Riyad Mahrez was house hunting in Liverpool last weekend ahead of a possible move to Anfield. That's according to beIN Sports journalist Mohamed Alwaidahi, who took to Twitter to make the huge claim. The news of the transfer to Liverpool is a very reliable source of much more than the player's agent. The beIN Sports journalist tweeted, he did not publish it until I received the green light from the same player who started looking for a house in Liverpool and was ready to move to Liverpool for a medical examination after he was told, at the last moment, there were things I would come back to later. Getty Riyad Mahrez has been linked with a move to Liverpool as they look to replace Philippe Coutinho. 9:10 a.m. Real Madrid are ready to make their own Liverpool swoop and hunt Mohamed Salah following Philippe Coutinho's move to Barcelona. The 25-year-old Brazilian playmaker certainly strengthens Barcelona's hand for the future. Real have already fallen behind the rivals this season off the back of European glory. In a bid to close the gap back to Barcelona, Real have identified Coutinho's now former teammate Salah as a potential solution. According to Gianluca Di Marzio, Real are keen on the Egypt international and consider the winger to be a player worthy of representing them at the Bernabeu. The Madrid club will now try to tempt Salah to sign for them, as Barcelona did with Coutinho. 8:15 a.m. Alexis Sanchez is made for Manchester City, according to Sky Sports pundit Liam Rosenior. I think Sanchez can play any one of those 3 positions up front, he said on the debate. I know Manchester City's squad is full of quality, but in terms of numbers they're actually quite small. We start talking about inches and them wanting to dominate in every competition, then you need competition within your squad. Sanchez is good enough to play as a 9, even like a false 9. Guardiola likes to play that way, he presses the ball well, he can play off either side. I just think it's a fantastic signing. He's made for them. 7:25 a.m. Everton have emerged as new frontrunners to sign Arsenal star Theo Walcott. Southampton are also interested, but the Toffees are in a stronger financial situation, so might be able to match Walcott's current wages. The 28-year-old is thought to be on £110,000 per week at the Gunners. But according to the Daily Mail, boss Arsene Wenger is bracing himself for a £20 million offer for the winger. Walcott would have to take a pay cut in order to return to Southampton, where he began his career. But with his young family already settled in the south of England, adoption could prove tempting. The January transfer window is open, but which deals will actually happen? Getty Riyad Mahrez Leicester 74 to join Arsenal 5:30 am. Tottenham are reportedly in advanced negotiations with Real Madrid to sign Harry Kane, who has demanded to be given shirt number 10, according to Diario. Goal, Kane is ready to swap London for Madrid and has insisted he keep his squad number. 10 is currently occupied by former Spurs playmaker Luka Modric, but it won't be a problem as he is reportedly looking to leave Real after the World Cup. Diario Gol claimed that Modric wants one last big contract before he retires and has several offers from England and Italy. 4 am. Alexis Sanchez will sign for Manchester City, whether it's this month or at the end of the season. That's according to Sky Sports pundit Craig Bellamy. He told The Debate I'm a huge fan of him. Even with the quality Manchester City have going forward, would he add to that? Yes, he would. I can only see him being at Manchester City. And if it isn't in this transfer window, it will be for free in the summer. Arsenal don't have to sell, they can say we've got this far, well, see it out. But at the same time, would I take that risk? I'm not sure. 2 am. Liverpool will try and bring RB Leipzig midfield and Naby Keita to Anfield this month, according to Sky Sports pundit Guillem Balaguer. He said, I think Liverpool are going to try, and they're going to try by paying even more money if necessary. Call it a loan deal. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they want to offer more money to Leipzig. Keita is not performing at his best level. I think he's only scored a couple of goals. He seems a little bit distant. There's not so much of him as there was in the past. It's normal. He must have his head somewhere else. This is the kind of deal that's difficult to understand. There's a decision to be made by Leipzig. Quite clearly Liverpool will try the best until the last minute to bring him over. Getty Arsenal are targeting Malcom to replace Man City-bound Alexis Sanchez Tuesday, January 9, 11:00 p.m. Arsenal and Liverpool will have to pay at least £90 million if they want to sign Monaco winger Thomas Lemar this month. The Gunners had an offer accepted during the summer, but the Frenchman rejected a move to the Emirates on deadline day, and his decision meant Arsenal pulled the plug on Alexis Sanchez, moving to Manchester City. Liverpool are also in the market for an attacker to replace Philippe Coutinho, who finally completed a move to La Liga giants Barcelona at the weekend. And according to the Mirror, Monaco are adamant that £90 million will be the starting point for any negotiations this month. 9:55 p.m. Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp is not keen on Leicester ace Riyad Mahrez to replace Philippe Coutinho. That's the opinion of Reds legend Steve Nicol, who think the Algeria international would be a good signing for the Merseyside outfit. I would have him in a heartbeat, he said on ESPN FC, but I heard a story that Klopp wasn't that keen on him, which was disappointing. I think he would absolutely be fantastic at Liverpool. He does everything going forward. He's got pace, he scores incredible goals from nothing, and he also does a bit of defensive work as well when he's needed. I'm going to say this is a hit because I wish and I want it to happen. So I'm going to say it's a hit. Mahrez to Liverpool. Related article.